conceptual perspective to things. People talk about a desire to be successful, all of the elements.
Hello everybody, Dr. Marion Wallace here, dropping in on you. Hope that everybody's having a great day. I'm actually on a real quick run trying to grab Marion something before her workout. And I decided just to take this time stuck in this drive-through line to, first of all, encourage you guys to understand that where you are right now, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, is simply a part of the process. Remember that the word destiny is defined best by understanding that the more someone tries to stop you from reaching your destiny, the more they ensure that it happens. Every obstacle, every situation, every circumstance is simply a part of the process. You must endure the process before you obtain the promise. Process always precedes promise. With that out the way, I want to real briefly reiterate to you the importance of understanding who you are in this journey. We as a people are in a place that is so pivotal in the total outcome of who we will be seen as, remembered as, known as, and what we experience over the next 50 to 100 years. Right now, this time, not because of the person who's coming into office as the President of the United States, not because of some idea of the first black whatever. We've got to get out of that mindset of the first black. The thing is, we are a unique people. We are designed and specifically unique in our origins, in our experiences as the descendants of slaves here on this particular continent, in this particular country. There's a uniqueness to that. There's something we must understand. And it is not going to be in trying to navigate and be accepted and found and received inside of the constructs of this Eurocentric racial caste system that we're going to find our power. It's going to be in becoming who we were designed to be and walking in the pureness and the power of what we are capable of being. What I mean by that is stop thinking that someone else outside of ourselves is going to get us where we need to be. Stop thinking that it's going to be a magical moment, that there's going to be an aha, epiphanic moment where someone's going to discover, oh man, we've got to do this for black people because we've really wronged them. That's never going to happen. That's not how things work. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to stand up and fight. You have to be willing to go the distance. Change your thinking, change your approach, change your behavior, change your practices. That is how you change your life. You change your life individually as a part of the collective until you unify in the change. In other words, every person that is going to watch this video has a responsibility to themselves, to their spouses, to their progeny, to their community, to their heritage, to be the best that they can possibly be, to remove the damage and the toxic. One thing I'm reminded of, I sit up and I watched The Golden Child yesterday with my wife, just, out of fun. It was an 80s movie that I absolutely loved and thought was funny. Eddie Murphy's in it. It's about this child from Tibet who's considered the golden child, and evil is trying to destroy the child. And there's this whole thing through the movie where they're trying to get the child to eat something defiled, something that's not pure. And the suggestion, the subliminal suggestion, is that in order to destroy something pure, you must first defile it from within. The power and the source of power comes from within. It's no external force. There was nothing outside of the child that made the child the child. It was everything on the inside of the child. And so for evil to even have an opportunity to kill the child, they must first defile what's within. That's how we're going to win. That's how we're going to come out, is we're going to have to get back to the pureness of who we are as a people, and then rise in our behavior, how we deal with one another, how we deal as men, how we deal with our women, as women, how we deal with our men, as both man and woman, how we deal with our progeny, our offspring. That's going to be so important in the total evolution of what we are to become. It's not going to be what white people do for us. It's going to be what we do for ourselves. It doesn't mean that we don't hold them accountable. It means that we don't depend on them to do for us what we can do for ourselves. On that note, I'm about to get up here and put this order in. I had to just put that in. I'll talk to you later. I'm out. Hey everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace. Just coming right back to you real briefly. Look, I want to remind you, we are in the middle of doing some extraordinary things. We still haven't gotten the support we need for the 15 city tour where we're going to help set up programs like Black Men Lead, Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, Black Empowerment Initiative, and a couple of others. That's a 15 city tour that we had set to get started by the end of this year and throughout next year. To create a network of cities where these programs are operating and that they're connected so that there's an automatic and intricate and inherent support system. We haven't gotten that support. Also, on a local level, there's still so much work that needs to be done. I just want to remind you that it's so important to support the work of grassroots organizations that are actually boots on the ground, making things happen. We can talk about it, we can share stuff, we can like stuff on social media. All that's great, and it does have a purpose. But we need to be actively involved in supporting the people who are actually doing the work, and we're asking you for your support in a mighty and a powerful way. What I would like to do is raise $5,000 by the end of this week. I rarely put dollar amounts on it, and every time that I've ever done it, we haven't come close, but I believe that there's enough people that are subscribed to this channel that if everybody simply gave $1, we would actually hit it. So that tells me that we have an issue with the understanding of the importance of actually investing in what we believe in. And so I'm asking you guys to put your energy and effort into supporting us. Put it forward. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I appreciate every thank you that I get. I appreciate every like and share that I get. But that's not why I'm here. I didn't come here for the adoration. I didn't come here to be celebrated. I didn't come here for any of that. What I came for was to make a difference. And in order to do that, I definitely need to have your guys' support. I've been doing so much of this on my own, and it's a strain, especially with everything that's going on now with the pandemic and so many people not working, so many businesses shutting down, and so much that goes along with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of here now, but I just wanted to come back and drop that on you. I wasn't going to do it at first, but it's really sitting heavily on my heart. So I'm going to ask you to get that done. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. Hello everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in with a little special announcement. For those who have followed me for any stretch of time, you know, outside of the businesses that I run, like Myriad Business Solutions, the Epigenetics Institute, Odyssey Media Group, I also do a great deal of work inside of the inner city communities in Houston, Dallas, and other areas. I'm asking now, as we push a fundraiser, that you support what the Odyssey Project is doing in the inner cities, especially with programs like Black Men Lead, which is a rite of passage initiative, and Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, which is a program focused on helping young girls, but boys as well, suffering from childhood sexual abuse, rape, molestation, domestic abuse, absentee fatherhood, and so many other things. The information will be in the box. Thank you. Hello everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you. First of all, I want to thank everyone for all the love and support that you have given and sent my way and my wife's way and the organization's way. Now I want to just take a brief moment to remind you that we still need your support. We still need your help. Go to the description box of one of our videos and see how you can support the work we're doing. Keep supporting, keep loving us, and we're going to keep loving you back. Have an awesome day.
From a conceptual perspective, things people talk about a desire to be successful. All of the elements